Hey everyone, Namaste. My name is Sahrudh, aka the Toy God, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'll be reviewing the latest episode of the Pokemon Master Journeys anime, which is the 70th episode of the Pokemon Master Journeys anime. And we all know what happened in this episode, so let me keep this review short. We all see that Team Rocket is in their base, and MORPEKO has eaten all their food, and they're literally starving to death. They're famished, and they see no other option but rather leave MORPEKO to another trainer to let another trainer catch that MORPEKO so that they can have their food and they could fill their stomachs and at least live for the sake of being evil. I mean, talk about being evil and living, but that's just life. They have to do what they have to do, so they are really, what do you say, desperate. They're really desperate for MORPEKO to get captured by someone. And they see Go, who is catching Pokemon here and there. Go is catching a Raticate, Go is catching a Pidgeotto, and he's on his catch streak. He's being the catch monster self. So Team Rocket chooses Go to be, they wanted Go to catch MORPEKO so that they can get rid of the trouble, and MORPEKO can cause trouble at the lab, which can make it easier for them to kidnap Pokemon, to steal Pokemon, and something like that. But as the episode progresses, we see how strong MORPEKO is. It's even stronger than the Gacha mons, which really implies that Team Rocket should really stop using the Gacha right now and start using the mons they have. They can use MORPEKO and Chootle, who can evolve into a Dreadnought. They can catch more Pokemon, and they can maintain that old Team Rocket vibe. One of the main reasons why I still remember Seviper and Dustox and Cacnea and Carnivine is because they were owned by Team Rocket. That's the only reason why I remember these Pokemon. Otherwise, they are one of the most forgettable Pokemon of all time. So Team Rocket should catch some Pokemon and train them and journey with them, and that's how things should end. Sooner, with this being teased, although MORPEKO is sent to the lab, not sent, MORPEKO is taken to the lab and it eats all the food. It even competes with Greedent, which it did in that food competition, but it again competes with Greedent here. We also see some shots of Dragonite and Lucario, as well as some other Gomons in this laboratory scene, but seeing Lucario and Dragonite made me a little happy. Not as happy as when I saw Gengar and Sirfetch'd in the previous episode, but this was great, I guess. So all of that happens, and in the end, we all know what happens. James and MORPEKO share some bond. It's set up. James is shown to be compassionate towards MORPEKO from the beginning of the episode, and it was slowly set up to a perfect end where James finally catches this MORPEKO, and MORPEKO now has a trainer. It can be in a Pokeball, and Team Rocket doesn't necessarily have to keep it out of its Pokeball and doesn't need to get starved. They can keep it in its Pokeball and they can eat all they want. So this episode was really wholesome. This was really great. I like this episode. So irrespective of what other people say, I like this episode. I give this episode an 8 out of 10 for whatever happened. And finally, James catching a MORPEKO, something good for the Team Rocket trio. Team Rocket is one of my favorite characters in the whole Pokemon anime, aside from Ash. That's the main reason why I also watch the Pokemon anime, is because I love Team Rocket, and James catching a new Pokemon made me happy, so I love this episode. So that's my opinion. If you like this video, please rock smash that like button, serve the subscribe button, and do leave your comments in the PC below. And until next time, Pokemon Masters, Namaste.